Maciek Rok, telewizja Polsat. Chciałem spytać, czy wiesz, kto to jest?
To jest bohater serialu Prison Break.
Skazany na śmierć. Skazany na śmierć. Wszyscy mówią, że super.
Jest fajny, ale mógłby inaczej się troszkę patrzeć. Nie tak cały czas tak samo.
Dziękuję Ci bardzo.
Is it not the map, like in Prison Break?
It's a good movie.
Definitely sexy.
I like the intensity of it. It's one of my favorite shows.
What do you like in the Prison Break?
There's a lot of action, a lot of twists and turns. Just when you think he's about to get caught, somehow he does some magical stuff to get out.
There's two main actors in the Prison Break, Wentworth Miller and Dominique Purcell. Do you know them?
Yeah, they have shaved heads like Britney Spears.
Yeah!
You like Wentworth?
Yeah.
He's a handsome guy, eh? Witam Was ze stolicy światowego filmu, czyli z Hollywood w Kalifornii w Stanach Zjednoczonych. Wentworth Miller to jeden z najbardziej pożądanych kawalerów Hollywood. Ma 35 lat, skończył słynny uniwersytet w Princeton. Zawsze chciał być aktorem, ale grał głównie epizody w serialach znanych również widzom Polsatu. Między innymi Buffy, Postrach wampirów, Asy z klasy. Oglądaliśmy go także w teledyskach Mariah Carey. Rzadko udziela wywiadów, nie wychodzi z domu, nie wiadomo nawet, czy ma dziewczynę. Jaki jest naprawdę Wentworth Miller? Od początku roku w telewizji Polsat możecie oglądać najbardziej popularny w ostatnich latach zagraniczny serial, który tutaj nazywa się Prison Break, a w Polsce ma tytuł Skazany na Śmierć. Od wielu tygodni główni bohaterowie tego serialu, czyli Dominique Purcell i Wentworth Miller, to prawdziwi idole, szczególnie damskiej części widowni. Dlatego też postanowiliśmy przyjechać tutaj, aby przedstawić Wam bliżej waszych bohaterów.
Could you tell me how close are you to your character, and do you identify with Mike Schofield?
We have some overlap. There's certain characteristics that we have in common. I do have a respect for discipline and organization and follow through, but I think my character is those parts of me. Ordinary man in extraordinary circumstances. He's an extraordinary man in extraordinary circumstances. I don't think there's anyone who'd be crazy enough to attempt what he's trying to do. But the one thing I can relate to is the feeling of love and loyalty for a family member. It's called Prison Break. It's about prison, but it's really about family, I think, underneath that, about how far one man is willing to go to save a loved one.
You think you would be able to sacrifice your life for someone close to you?
I do have siblings, and I think I would lay down my life for them. I don't think I could pull off something like Michael's attempting to pull off. I just don't have the mathematical, scientific set book at the end of the day, and I think it's a lot of fun. And there's a lot of payoff to kind of buckling up and taking that roller coaster ride every week with Michael.
I read some interviews with you, watched some talk shows with you, and you seem to be a really shy guy. You don't like all this show business rumor?
I don't mind the show business gossip and the rumors and the kind of fixation with celebrity that seems to go hand in hand with the business, because it's the nature of the beast. It's not going to stop. You just kind of have to take the good with the bad, and I can never complain about the fact that the show is a success, that I'm coming into people's homes every week, and I think that there's a natural outgrowth out of that as far as curiosity about who these people are that you see on TV every week, because it begins to feel as though they're part of your community, your extended family.
Involved with the Prison Break, have you taken a lot of castings before?
I've been in this business for about 10 years. I've auditioned for lots of TV projects and feature films, and a few years ago I auditioned for the movie Superman when Brett Ratner was attached to direct that project, and then 2 years later he was directing the pilot for Prison Break and remembered my audition from 2 years prior and brought me in at the very last minute, and it all happened very quickly. I got the script on a Friday, auditioned on a Monday, and I had the part on Tuesday, and then we started filming it the following Monday. So it was a really quick ride.
Wanted man all over the world. I can say that about Poland. Do you like it?
You know, it's made certain situations easier. I always have something to talk about with new people that I meet. But I haven't really changed as a person. I think it's important to remember who you are, where you've come from, and to remember that it all can change in a moment. These things have a way of being cyclical, circular. So it's fun to be kind of on the it show and the it boy for the moment, but you have to remind yourself that next season there'll be another it show, there'll be another it boy.
Is it for young people who want to become an actor?
Well, I can tell you that it's not just about talent. It's not just about creative ability. It's about, like Michael Scofield is so good at, it's about follow-through, discipline, paying attention to detail. I have a lot of friends who are waiters, and they're serving drinks and food while they're trying to make a name for themselves in this business. And if you aren't willing to go home at the end of your shift at that restaurant and put your photograph and resume into an envelope and send that envelope out to agencies each and every week to draw attention to yourself, it's never going to happen for you. You need to have the soul of an artist and the pulse of a bureaucrat.
Prison Break. You and Wentworth Miller are brothers, and what about your relationships in real life? Do you like each other?
Of course we like each other. We're, Went's a gentleman. He's a very genuine person, because we're both similar in terms of our outlook on the business, and Wentworth and I are not really into the hype that comes with being on a hit show or that kind of thing, and we're kind of much more about the work, and it's easier to be it's easier to relate to someone like that.
Because Lincoln spent a lot of time in jail.
No, I love I love jail. We go on holidays in San Quentin. I've never been to jail, thankfully.
You're an Australian. A couple of years ago, you decided to move to America. That was a good move.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the States has been very, very kind to me.
You want to follow in the footsteps of some other famous Aussies, like, I don't know, for example, Russell Crowe or Mel Gibson?
Well, yeah. Hello. Be nice if I can, replicate or, have a career as half as successful as these two guys. I'm doing all right.
Niemal każdy, kto przybywa do Hollywood, marzy o tym, żeby zostać gwiazdą, zostać zaproszonym do Kodak Theatre i odebrać najbardziej prestiżową nagrodę filmową, jaką jest Oscar. Część z tych osób, zanim jednak odbierze Oscara, zaczyna właśnie od takich seriali jak Prison Break. I być może w tym tłumie jest jakiś nowy Dominic Purcell bądź też Wentworth Miller.